Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Winning Wallet. My name is Ellen. Here on this channel, we know it's never too early and never too late to start taking good care of our finances. And you guys, today I thought I would share my budget with you, setting up for the year of 2025. I don't know about you, but this is a time of year where reflecting and taking stock of where we are, what our goals are, looking at new planning, new systems. And I don't know, this time of year just really kind of brings different things into focus that maybe we want to change for the following year. I have done a ton of reflecting over the last several months, and I have to say, you guys, I'm moving into a new phase of my life. I am wanting out of my job. I want to retire, even if it's just 1 or 2 years early. I want to be focused on other things in my life. And I feel that looking now and preparing for that day is really important because I want it to come sooner rather than later. I don't want to work for another 2 years, although I may have to. I don't want to work for another 3 years or 4 years or 5 years. You guys, I am worn out. So I really want to focus on moving into a new phase of my life. And I realize that we all are in different places and we all have different goals and we all have different lifestyles. And I have worked hard over the last 20 years as a teacher, you guys, and I am very happy to say that my finances are in great shape. However, I want to retire early. So what can I do now to even make that happen sooner rather than later? A little bit about me. I am single. I live alone. I have my pets. It is one income over here, you guys, and you might think that as a teacher with almost 20 years of service, my salary would be high up there. But in the United States, in Florida particularly, we are not known for our teacher salaries, not in a positive way anyway. So it is just me. I do live below my means, and I think that's really important to note for you guys, because some of the financial success, most of the financial success I've been able to create over the last several years is because I stopped shopping. I live below my means. I track my money almost every single day. I am in my bank accounts every single day. And because of that, I know where my money is. I know where it's earning money. I know where I'm spending too much. And really the only concern there is eating out. I do have food delivered too much, you guys. It's too much. So that is an area that I can certainly curtail a little bit. But I want to go over the budgeting notes with you that I have made. And for this, you guys, I am using the same book that I've been using all along. It's from Beautifully Me and You, and I order straight off of Amazon, and I do have a new one to share with you. But I also wanted to show something to you. You're going to get a kick out of this, I hope. To just let you know what tracking looked like back in the day. Let me zoom you in a little bit. Back in the day, you guys, and still today, I am definitely a paper and pencil type of person. I don't do anything really online with spreadsheets. But you guys, back in 2006, moving into 2007, this is how I tracked my bills. I had my rent, credit cards, my car, my utilities, different things that I was paying, and doing calculations all along the while. And this was really important to me because I didn't have the money that I needed back then. I was really having to watch so carefully because I wasn't living below my means. I wasn't even living at my means. I was living way over my means. And so moving into let's see, let's go back to this page. Again, just a duplicate of 2006. I do rewrite things, you guys. So as soon as I have something sketched out, I go ahead and rewrite it to make it neater. And I remember these days. I remember keeping track of running balances. I remember making notes to myself about when the due dates were and how much money I had and how I was going to pay certain items. And you guys, this stress is gone. This stress is gone. And I'm so thankful for that. But it took years, it took concentration, it took dedication, and it took really the mindset of making changes and wanting to make changes. And I'm debt free now. I do not have any debt that I worry about. I worry about my daily living expenses and things that might come up. But that hard work paid off. So if you are just starting out, if you are wondering how to put all the pieces together, get into your money, look at your accounts, write things down. What are your bills? What is non-negotiable? You have to have a place to live. You have to have food to eat. You probably have to have a car to drive. You have to have insurance. Those types of things are non-negotiable. But you'll be surprised when you really get into your money, how much is truly negotiable. So let me get these out of the way quickly. This is the budgeting book that I'm using, Easy Cash Budget Weekly Planner. Again, straight off of Amazon, and I will put the channel name down below if you would like to look it up for yourself. So here we go, you guys. This is what a teacher makes after 20 years of experience in the state of Florida. And I also have to let you know that I only get paid 10 months out of the year. So I do have to prepare for paying my bills over summer. This coming summer is taken care of. My emergency fund is already taken care of. And large part of that is living below my means. So let's take a look at what we have. This is projected for this school year moving into the end of 2024 and into the beginning of 2025. Can you all believe it? Can you believe that we are actually headed into the new year? I will not be sorry to see 2024 go. It was a rough year. And that's part of the reason I'm back on the YouTubies. Speaking of, you guys, if you could give this video a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. And also, I have not had any happy mail in months and months and months and months and months. And you guys, I will put my P.O. box down below as well as on the screen. If you would like to send me something, I would just love it. I'm feeling a bit like a fish out of water. I've lost touch with a lot of people. A lot of people are still keeping in touch, and I'm very thankful for those people. It does warm my heart, but I am feeling a little bit like a fish out of water. So if you would like to send me a piece of happy mail, I will put my P.O. box on the screen. Okay, back to budgeting. Here we go. So every payday is the same. For the month of November, you guys, it's actually a magic month, and aren't we lucky for that? The ones of us that do have a magic month this month. So I didn't put it into this projection because we're already in November. As a matter of fact, we're at the end of November. So my paycheck is always the same, $21.83, typically twice a month. Then here comes the fun part. I do earn a little bit of extra. And I do that through tutoring. If I take a training, I will get paid for that training. This year, our school is receiving a bonus, so that will be probably a couple of $1,000s for each of us, for all of the teachers and staff and faculty. However, I'm not going to count that all at once. I'm going to try to break it up per month and be very conservative. I try to be conservative with anything that I might be earning extra for the month and roll over from my daily cash wallet expenses and also cash back. So I'm projecting about $400 in extra income each month. So that's going to bring us to $4,766 for 10 months. So basically $47,000 a year for a teacher who's been teaching almost 20 years. That's just ridiculous, not to mention the ongoing training, certifications, and education that we ourselves have to have in order to be a teacher. But it is what it is. I'm on my way out, so all I can do is focus on the here and now and really work at that. Okay, so here are my bills, you guys. This is it. These are all the bills I have. I don't have a student loan any longer, and I do not have a car payment. So what I do have, my rent is approximately $1,660, insurance $200, power $75. My cell phone bill did go down $20, so it's $90 now. Cable, this asterisk here, I will be canceling cable, so that's at $45, but that amount will be added back into my available cash because I am canceling that account. And I do have my cashback credit card, but I also have my it's a standby. And the reason I keep this credit card around, even though I don't use it, is because if I cancel it, I'm going to take a hit on my credit rating. And I don't want to do that. It's taken me a long time to get over 800 on my credit rating, you guys. I worked hard at that. So canceling this card would actually take a hit to my credit score, and I'm not willing to do that. So altogether, my bills each month could be handled by one paycheck. And that's important to note, you guys. When your bills can be handled by one paycheck, you know that you're living below your means. You know that you have tightened things up, that you have tightened the reins. Now, keep in mind, I'm almost retirement age, you guys. This is not going to be appropriate for all people in all situations. If you have children, if you're in your 20s just starting out, if you're in your 30s just trying to figure it out, you guys, this is what I have created for myself at the end of my working life. Okay, let's move on to my daily cash wallet. We have groceries at $600 a month, gas at $40 because I don't go anywhere. Eating out is $120 a month. This is where I could really pull back a little bit. My house, shopping, miscellaneous needs and wants, just a couple of dollars here and there, a couple of dollars each week, and just to give a little bit of flexibility there. So my daily cash wallet is about $800 a month. And so all totaled, let's do the totals. We have in income $4,766. My standard non-negotiable bills equal $2,076. So I have remaining $2,690. Minus the $800 for my daily living expenses is going to leave $1,890. And then if I take that, divide it by 4, that gives me just over $470 a week for stuffing, for savings challenges, for anything that I am working on financially. Now, I have to say this, you guys. I did have someone, the last time I talked about budgeting, they accused me of artificial intelligence. I don't even know what that comment meant, you guys, but it made me very hesitant to share figures with you guys. Number one, I'm not here to fool anybody. What would be the purpose of that? Everything I share is honest, from the heart, and trying to give information that some of you may find helpful. I may say one or two things that make a difference for somebody here in this community to better their financial picture. And that's part of why we do it. Yes, we want to hold ourselves accountable. We want to know our figures. We want to plan. We want to organize. We want to be able to set up our sinking funds for our futures. But you guys, no one here that that I know of is trying to pull the wool over your eyes. There is no one here that is trying to fabricate figures to make themselves look better or worse. I can't say it doesn't happen, but it certainly will never happen at the Winning Wallet. So anyway, you guys, this is my budget, and I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy to start the year of 2025 in good financial shape. I don't at this time have anything hanging over my head. I did take care of some car maintenance over summer, so that is in good shape. And I think that looking long term with the analysis that we really do over our financial pictures, our income, our bills, our expenses. We really are analysts. We are in our money and we're working it out. And then what I'm trying to do is move into being more of a strategist. How can I strategize my money that I do have in order to retire early? Now, because November was a magic month, I do have cash on hand to start stuffing you guys. I just haven't taken the step yet to set up my binders fully, but I am working on that. So be on the lookout for some stuffing videos coming first, or coming soon, I should say. But coming back to YouTube is a big step. And I'm hoping that I can stick with it and really make some financial moves in the year 2025 so that I can retire early. I want out, you guys. I'm just done. My friend Marilyn, she's a subby of mine, and she and I talk quite frequently about teaching, and she is retired. And she did mention that she also got to a point where she was just feeling done. And once it hits, I think it's time to go. So that's where I'm at, you guys. This is my plan. This is my money. This part of my income, the variable part, it could be more than $400 a month. It could also be a little bit less than $400 a month. With the bonus that I'll be getting in January, I'm really choosing not to take account for that quite yet, because I'd rather be conservative and be surprised with a nice, fat, happy bonus. You guys, have a great week. Happy Thanksgiving. You are going to be seeing this on Thanksgiving, which is Thursday here in the United States of America. It's a magic month for me. That puts a smile on my face. It is Thanksgiving, even more importantly. And it's a time of reflection for so many of us, taking a look at where we are, where we've been, and where we want to go. I thank you for being here. And remember, my friends, it's never too early and never too late to start taking good care of our finances. I appreciate you being here. I am thankful for you. I am thankful that you chose to spend a few minutes with me today. And until next time, you guys, take good care. Remember, self-care is never selfish. Bye.